Hello everyone and welcome to my new hunter progression video. In this video I will cover my gear and what are my plans for next period in terms of classic videos. So I've just dinged level 80 and I was farming dungeons, emblems and reputation in the last 5 to 6 days and been working on my gear to advance to raid content. Since it will take a lot of time to get best possible items from raids, I will start making PvP videos from now and keep farming the gear. I'm preparing and I'm about to enter the next Rama, so let's start with each gear slot. This beauty is based on head slot and I work hard to get it since I need 440 of engineering to make this one. I'm waiting for some other slots on BIS so I can activate meta gem with blue gem. Next one is one more pre-raid BIS slot, pendant of outcast hero which I bought from vendor in Delaware for 25 emblems of heroism. Shoulders are not BIS because I just didn't have luck with drops from the Calling of Stratholme, but as you can see they are not much worse than these. Only difference is that red socket, which can be jammed with another 16 agility which is around 32 attack power, and it outscales my shoulders because of that. I've got these on Ebon Blade Reputation Revered. Cloak is just fine since it's painful to depend from the Violet Hole dungeon and their random drops. But on the other side you can see the best in slot cloak. Chest. Okay, chest is also not a pre-raid BIS, but I'm working on getting exalted status with Knights of the Ebon Blade and I'm close to it. So today or tomorrow I am about to get this one. But this one from Nexus is also a fine choice. Wrist is also a BIS which I've got from Nexus too. And we've got here another BIS slot on melee weapon, and next to it we have a couple of different options which I use for PvP to boost my health for 1.4 thousand. This weapon is also from Ebon Blade Revere standing, and the other one for PvP is from Violet Hole Last Boss. You can see that this is third or fourth item from Ebon Blade, so if you're a new hunter, you know what reputation you should chase the first. And when we talk about range weapon slot, it's also a BIS one from Edgar Keep dungeon. Hence another best in slot because I was unlucky on Violet Hole Last Boss, but I hope I'll get them soon to remove this hit rating since I'm getting overcapped on it. And this is probably the worst item I have compared to BIS one. Waist is BIS bought from Delaware vendor for 40 emblems of heroism. Next slot that I'm missing are legs, but I tried every day to farm them from Halls of Stone, but it was in vain. Still possible to drop in upcoming days. And yes, this is surely the worst slot I have. It's not the hand slot. Feet are also not the best in slot, and they are also from Nexus with wrist and chest. I got exalted status with Urgent Crusade and I can buy their boots, but they have hit rating which I don't need at the moment until I get my hands without a hit rating. One ring is BIS, other is not, but they are both fine. And on trinket slots, Mirror of Truth is best in slot, and other one needs to be Greatness card, but I don't have gold to afford this at this moment. Another slot, I got Pocket Watch and Sphere of the Dragon's Blood with usable attack power boost, and one with a haste and one with hit rating as their passive bonus. I picked one with haste since I don't need hit at the moment. Also, I'm working on my PvP set and it's a little bit tricky with buying not endgame gear for PvP. I mean the cases that we have available crafting gear for honor points, and for all our higher sets we need arena points, and for deadly we need arena rating. You can't just buy full crafting gear and say hey I'm now PvP geared and it will be better. It clearly won't. I'm a hunter so I need to be aware of losing a lot of agility and other PvE stats, because if you face a DK, warrior, paladin, shaman and even other floaters with full PvP gear, you won't be able to deal a gram of damage if you have full PvP gear too. So if you aren't doing arenas, which I clearly don't at this moment with this gear, buy at least 2 pieces of main PvP set to get bonus resilience, and optionally it should be some weaker pods like shoulders and hands. In my case it's hands and pants because they were the weakest parts. Offset neck should remain PvE, because you lose a tons of attack power and agility switching to PvP gear. You can change some parts like wrist, waist and at least one ring until you get some better PvE gear from raids and then start gaining some starting rating for main PvP set. Until then, you need to stack with PvE gear from raids. That way you will be the most prolific because you and rogues need damage, don't need survivability. And now we move on second part of the video, which are my plans for the near future. Well, thing I'm having on my mind is trying to get some raid gear and maybe along the way make some sort of small guide and power as a hunter in raid. By the way, I've never done any of these raids earlier. Alongside PvE, I want to play battlegrounds to farm some more PvP gear, and to make it more interesting, I want to make a small series playing with a different pet each video with a hope of trying all possible pets in game. Also, you are free to comment and give me suggestions of maybe trying specific talent in combo with some pet you would like to see and so on. And in the middle to a little bit far future, I would like to find a partner and start making first steps in Arena as a hunter. Of course, I will try my best on making series in Arena too, with my kind of explanations. Of course, I will try my best on making a series in Arena too, with my kind of explanation. On the other side, I will try to drop at least 1 or 2 videos of Warmain monthly, which is a very optimistic if you ask me. This was more of a gear check video, and more or less it would be all I wanted to say. I'll drop now some random scenes from latest honor farm from battlegrounds, because it wouldn't be my video if there wasn't any PvP. Stay tuned and see you soon in 2 or 3 days.